It's like the cutest little hut. And like, you can't see it, but there's a bird cage with a light in it. It makes me so happy. Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Teejay Hughes and I'm currently traveling around the world and I'm taking you with me. And today, I'm gonna talk about Siargao day 2 and 3, I believe. Has it been 2 or 3 days? I don't know. Once you get on this island, you kind of lose track of time, honestly. Oh yes, so the last vlog I put up, we just arrived in Siargao. If you haven't checked out that video, hit the little thing in the corner up here and check that video out. You can see how much it costs for us to get there, and I also threw in a week of costs of Manila as well. The first day, we honestly just took it in to like recover from jet lag, calm down, enjoy the new lifestyle that we are kind of just creating ourselves, because we just quit our jobs in New York City, we just moved out and said goodbye to all of our family, and now we're living this fully travel nomadic life. And we took the day to just sort ourselves out, like honestly suss out everything that we need to do, right? Like finances, catch up with messages, tell our family that we arrived okay, find some food. It was a lot, but basically we just found a resort, a really nice one that said it had good Wi-Fi. It was super cute, really nice landscaped, felt like a 5-star hotel. We weren't staying there, but it was really nice to kind of just go to their restaurant, which is right on the beachfront and had a pool. They had a lot of good food, so we ordered food there, had shakes. We literally went there in the morning and stayed for about like, what was it? I don't know, 7 hours, like a whole work day, and we were just on our laptops ordering food, enjoying the breeze and getting just stuff done in general. So it was kind of expensive for the food, but it was worth it because the Wi-Fi situation on Siargao isn't the best. It's actually really good at the middle of the night, like in like past 12 a.m. But after that and during the day, the Wi-Fi situation is not good. And we actually bought some SIM cards. The SIM card that I got when we arrived to the Philippines was Globe, and Globe works really great in the big cities, but it doesn't really work that well in Siargao. So really big tip for you all that want internet on your phone, make sure you don't get Globe. Get Smart if you are going to spend a lot of time in Siargao. And Smart works in the big cities as well, but you will have good internet if you get a Smart card in Siargao. Afterwards, we explored a little bit of the town, not really that much. We were just really hungry, even though we ate all day from working. But we saw this vegan place called Homemade Taste. Really good food. They actually have 2 kitchens downstairs, and they separate the like vegan cooking from the meat cooking, which is kind of awesome. And they have like a little cute hut area, much like what this hut looks like, but with little tables for people to eat, and the food was phenomenal. Michael got a chicken, like, what was it, a chicken mango curry or something, and then I had the veggie burger, which was massive. It was like, it couldn't even fit in my mouth, and I have a really big mouth, like, you probably didn't need to see that. Yeah, so worked all day, got some food, and then went back to our hostel and passed out. And then the next day was actually more of an adventure day. We rented motorbikes. So at our hostel, you can rent motorbikes, and they're anywhere between, like around the island, they're anywhere between 400 and 300 pesos. So the longer you rent it, the cheaper that is. We ended up renting it for, I think, what, 14 days or something? So we got it for 300. I keep on saying like other currencies because I'm trying to sort myself out. Got it for 300 Filipino pesos a day for 14 days. And we didn't have to leave our passport there because we were staying at the hostel, so it was easier. So if you want to rent a motorbike, you can find a lot of different competitive pricings all around. I think anyone really on the island is looking to rent it out to you. They do usually take your passport and you have to sign like all this contractual stuff, so make sure you read through that. Make sure that when you do get your keys and everything, you really check out the bike and make sure there's no damages, because they will charge you if there is a scratch that wasn't there before because you scratched it, right? So really take pictures and make sure you're looking at the bike when you get it. And then also some advice is to not store like valuable stuff in the bike thing, because a lot of times people have spare keys and people can like get into your stuff. So leave jackets and flip-flops and food. Honestly, it's fine to store on the bike, but don't leave your like most incredibly valuable things when you're locking your bike up and going to explore the island. So yeah, we rented a motorbike that day, and you can see a little reel.
TJ's actually not as bad of a driver as I thought he would be. Look at that booty.
We ended up going to a Coconut Viewpoint outlook thing. I think, what is it called? Like a view deck? I think they call it a view deck. I like to call it like a skyline just full of coconut trees, and it's actually really awesome. You can get some incredibly cool Instagram photos here. It's kind of just like surreal, because it's just a huge, like, instead of a city skyline, you just see like a sea of coconut trees, which is what Siargao is honestly like known for. When you Google Siargao, you see those palm tree photos, and this is one place where you can get that awesome photo. And you can also fly your drone if you have a drone there, and that's what we did. And check out this B-roll of these trees. So there's that, the Coconut Viewpoint, and I'll throw up a little map right here so you can kind of see what route we took. We literally just went from General Luna, drove, and saw all of the like sites between each point on this map. So we got to the Coconut Viewpoint, and then right past the Coconut Viewpoint there's another like tree that's really famous that's like over a river. It's like curved over a river, and they tied like a swing on it, and you can pay to actually swing on that. So we didn't stop there in this time, but there is another time that we actually did and played around in it. But we went past that bridge, and then once you get past the bridge, there's a town called Pilar, not to be confused with the area of Pilar, which is like a forest. Like when you'll see on a map, Pilar is actually the city of the Pilar is on the beachfront, which is kind of curved on the island, but on the map there's a place called Pilar that is just like in the middle of nowhere, and there's trees. I was extra confused by it because when we were driving by it, I was like, this does not look like a town. Like, where are we? But it is a beautiful drive. There's like really nice landscape. Siargao is such a diverse island in terms of like, there's coconut trees, there's like forests, there's beach and rock areas. This island is pretty rocky. It's known as the surfing capital, but actually a lot of the beaches are rock and not sand. But we luckily found a beachfront that was a little sandy. So once you get to that section of Pilar and you pass it and you actually find the town of Pilar, there's like a little like man-made, not a trench, what is the word that you would use for that? Like a sea barrier, a concrete sea barrier thing that you can like sit on and then like look at it. Me and Mikey just spent a few moments just taking it all in there. It's a really pretty sight, but if you just go past the town of Pilar, there's like a little beach. I'm not really sure what the name is. I know it's good for beginner surfers. If I find it, I'll put the name somewhere in the description or over here, but it's really beautiful, and check this out. We spent an hour or two just taking it all in, hanging out there. We soaked in the sun a little bit, took some photos. It was actually really cute and kind of relaxing, and as the sun was going down, we had to drive back, and it was getting kind of dark and scary, so we hopped up on our motorbike and drove all the way back to General Luna, where we then, what did we do? Oh yeah, we had a hostel dinner with our hostel friends. So at the hostel that we were staying, Salty Nomads, which is an amazing hostel if you want to be social and find friends and just have a really cool community, they had a family dinner night. So we picked up some green beans and some onions, and we cooked a vegetable dish, and everyone brought a different kind of dish to the table, and we shared a hostel family dinner night. It was really great just to get to know everyone and hear everyone's backstory and just be social and really just take in some of the good cuisines, because the owners are actually cooking with you too. So Gio, who is one of the owners, actually made sinigang one night and then chicken adobo a different night. And if you haven't had Filipino cuisine, it is one of my all-time favorites. You have to try Filipino food. I always encourage it. It's so flavorful. It has so much different influences from like Spanish and Asian cuisine, and I love sinigang, super sour sinigang, which is like a soup made of tamarind that's kind of like sour. It's an incredible experience, and everyone should try it, and I highly recommend you try it. After our little dinner at the hostel, we actually went to Dessert House and enjoyed some Oreo floats, and I think we had leche flan. Leche flan, yeah. We had some leche flan and it was bomb. And then after we had our little desserts, we went back and got ready and went out to the party scene, which takes me to my next point, the party scene in Siargao. Siargao is actually really cool because there is a party literally every day of the week, and the bars actually kind of like work together to kind of share the party love. If you, I guess you could say that, yeah. They share the party love, and they designate like times and days in which bars will host parties. I can't remember the name of the bar we went to that night. I will post it right here as soon as I find out, but we literally, like, it was a party. I'm not kidding. They had like confetti and balloons and beach balls, and everyone on the entire island was there, since it's like the only party that was happening at that night. So we all partied our butts off. And yeah, it was a really great night. We met a lot of cool friends, a lot of awesome people, and even the hostel workers and owner came out with us too. So it was an incredible time, really fun. And if you like to party, Siargao will be a place for you, honestly. And if you don't like to party, Siargao is a place for you. And if you just want to surf, Siargao is a place for you. I've learned from our time in Siargao that it is really just a mariage of different influences. There's a lot of international people there, and they've integrated with the Filipino culture there. And honestly, I really love Siargao. Question for you all, I want to know what kind of videos you want to see next. So if you click the little I button at the corner and hit the poll, what video do you want to see next? You want to see a all about food of Siargao video where I go through every single restaurant that we ate at in Siargao and tell you the price? Or would you rather see an adventure vlog where we check out one of the natural beauties of Siargao? So I will post a little poll up in the corner. Click that little I button, like the letter I, not an eyeball, and you'll see a poll there. Please vote. Let me know what you want to see on the next video, and I will make sure to get that in your eyeballs, on your feed. I don't know how you want to say it. Well, so that is the end of the video. I really appreciate you watching. Your love and support and everything is just, it makes me like the happiest person ever. And sometimes, I don't know. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you watching my videos. And don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Comment below if you've been to Siargao or you heard something about Siargao and you want me to visit it, because I love discovering new things. Also, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell button so you know when my next video is. And thank you for watching. Oh wait, have you seen this video? You should check it out. I will see you on the next one.